stepping inside to YP Lee. Back to Tybert. And that ball will be shepherded out for a goal kick, but better build up, better stuff there on the right-hand side of the park.
And Revolution left back will be tight and close to Russell Tybert, knowing that he wants to play balls in like that.
McCarthy forward,
but fine, and keep the Revolution defenders on their toes there. He's got the pace to get in behind these two rather large center backs for New England. McCarthy on the ball now, and Gonsalves, who is going to be an all-star this year. That's how strong he's been. Back with the Revs, and a team that has seen a change in goal with Bobby Shuttleworth taking over from the longtime veteran Matt Reese. And we mentioned their youth. The last couple of years, the Revs have really struggled, but picked it up this season.
Slips, and that's where the ball goes. Russell Tybert crosses the ball in. Gonsalves cuts it out with Kenny Miller lurking. On the ball. Rowe pressuring Lee forward for Kenny Miller. Gonsalves steps in there. Agudelo leaves for...
Make the Whitecaps punish or be punished, and the Whitecaps, that is a huge let-off. Already down a goal here, but they're looking very shaky in the back. Too easy from Farrell to get through, and then Watt. And they are picking up where they left off in their last few games.
Fagundes, one-touch ball into the box.
Very haphazard defending in front of the Whitecap keeper. But you know right now that that is going through his mind as the Whitecaps trail to this Revolution team 2-0 so early in the match.
Hibbert over to close him down. Gonsalves. Caldwell in the middle of the park with some room. Matt Watson goes to meet him. Sends it in. Carlisle Mitchell goes up and misses it. Falls to Russell Tybert. Tybert, Kobayashi.
Perfectly flighted, and not the best of marking, it has to be said, from the Revolution. Gave Carlisle Mitchell an open chance, but just over his head.
Kellen Rowe is pushed to right back. The midfielder, and punts it up the field. Jose Gonsalves will look to play forward.
Create as much pressure, high pressure, to try to turn the ball over in the opponent's half, and then led to a turnover there.
YP Lee. Watson tries to spin away, but can't control it. Knighton out. Fagundes with YP Lee close on him. Gonsalves to Barnes. It's the Revolution.
Well, I'd suspect that Martin Rennie would give these players till the half before he made any changes, but I think this game is begging already for a Kekuta Mane. Most likely in place for a map.
And pick up those oh-so-important 3 points.
Well, we saw one of the wildest games in the short Whitecap history we've had with this team. In the first game between New England and Vancouver at Empire Field in 2011. That's the game, if you remember, Eric Astley. In terms of men, with 45 minutes still to play.
Rio Coker goes forward. Jose Gonsalves plays it into Caldwell. Options on the bench as well.
Well, I was pushing for Kekuta Mane at 2-1. I just thought he would really open things up. They haven't really needed him. And the 11 that started the first half take
Tybert, will he have a go? Nope. Tries to play in YP Lee. Caldwell messes that up, and Lee win now. Away to Tierney. Mitchell does well to win that. Challenge in the air, nods it away. The Revolution regroup. Caldwell forward.
Has 5 goals in the last 8 games. The youngster, Fagundes, Uruguayan, who's a homegrown player for the Revolution, coming through their academy. It's an easy header, too.
Jose Gonsalves will take the free kick. Lofts it into the box. Mitchell goes up and wins it. Falls to Kobayashi.
From Camilo to try to win the ball. Then it hit the arm of Gonsalves. Referee says that the challenge to knock the Colombian down was illegal, but another free kick conceded from Vancouver. Control there. It's another turnover for the Whitecaps from a player that they need to put the foot on the ball, keep them in possession. And it seems as if Kobayashi having another very quiet game here to
lose control. Up 3-2 here at BC Place. Just under 30 minutes to go. Wins first was him down. Once again, the home side having difficulty stringing a couple of passes together. Camilo.
To them when you can.
Jordan Harvey getting after it on the left-hand side. Harvey looking for Camilo. Gonsalves, though, calmly steps on that, and it's forward again for the Revolution. McCarthy and Miller clatter together as Kenny Miller pulls himself off the deck, dusts himself off.
YP Lee has not done well in this second half. Another turnover from the South Korean. So unlike him. Vancouver just can't string any passes together. And Kenny Miller continues to score since coming back from injury. 5 goals now in 6 games for Kenny Miller. In separate games. It's Kenny Miller's night tonight. Drew the penalty that Camilo scored from. Scored the tying goal. Beautiful left-footed shot when he got in behind, and then that one there. Not as big a presence here tonight. Kenny Miller's not coming off on a hat trick here. I think this is a good time to bring in Hurtado as well since the sending off.
Gonsalves, the ball forward. Mitchell showing some Tierney did well to keep that in. There is June Marcus Davidson, who enters the fray with the caps up by a couple. Hurtado can't bet by Gonsalves. Falls to White. Has talked at great length about his team and the character it's shown of late. And the results that they have been getting.
That spark that got them back into this game. And while it hasn't been the prettiest of football at times, they've done the job they needed to do. And not as much as anything else is important.
Mitchell now back on the park. We'll keep an eye on him. Cover that Martin Rennie was looking for here. YP Lee can't get away, but continues to push up. Mitchell wins that challenge.
Kobayashi and out of the back line. This is a back line with Tierney, who's in his 7th year. Also out there with Soares, Gonsalves, and Farrell. Flash, goals for education. Wells Fargo, together we'll go far. Back to the keeper, Shuttleworth, the 26-year-old out of the University of Buffalo's corner of the game, played back. And it's Tierney, sent in and headed out. Back in, an opportunity for Farrell. Chipping one up with the left foot, and it's headed over the bar. This one comes all the way back to Shuttleworth, who comes to the edge of his 18. And Chris Wondolowski lurking. The Barry has not been kind to New England in years past. 1 and 4. Went deep into New England territory. That's Jose Gonsalves, the 28-year-old native of Portugal. Spent some time in Switzerland, Germany, and Scotland as well. And now up the right side.
Career, isn't it? Switzerland, Germany, and Scotland. Well, traveling, but he's a quality player, and he's represented Portugal at the youth levels and also U21s. I don't think he's made the full national team yet, though.
As you said, it's spent some time with Corrales for San Jose. And here's Brandon Bartlage for the Quakes. Seeing his first action of the MLS campaign as a battle for it And Stephen Lenhart is going to be whistled for a foul here.
As they call them, you got to put them on in these type of conditions. Certainly as a defender, it's difficult conditions for defenders when a player kind of come and run at you and attack you. So you want to make sure you've got the right footwear on, make quick decisions. And also, to be honest, you know, it's a night where you can really get tight on the forwards and get a good tackle.
Don't forget, Sports Central, Hyundai Sports Central tonight at 10:30. All the day sports. Stephen Lenhart, a sliding attempt for Duke in the late 90s.
Was he really? That's interesting. He played basketball as well as soccer?
Played in, well, I think you might use the term played loosely. He got it. Pirazzi for San Jose. Up the sideline. There's Cato on a dead run, but getting there first. Gonsalves. Gonsalves a tap to Tierney. And Tierney will play it out. So San Jose has a throw in here.
But it's dangerous. It's a dangerous set play.
New England will attempt now to manage this one to midfield. Opting to go over the top is Gonsalves. And on the run is Bunbury. Kansas City for a first-round pick at 15. And the ball put back in play. And Gonsalves, once again, a header forward to Bunbury. Ultras in full force. This one will be played back along that back line. And up the sideline, here's Tierney for New England. Cuts in on Cato. Jose scrambling to get back into place. Get back into shape, and they do. Gonsalves will now look to switch the point of attack.
It's a good patient build-up here by New England. Maybe 14, 15 passes already, and getting Tierney on the left-hand side. It was a very dangerous service from there. For both teams.
And you see how cautious the players are. Once the ball spinning in the air hits that pitch, it's anybody's guess which direction it'll go. Sam trying wide. Pirazzi headed to the corner. And his cross is headed out. Quick. San Jose shifting its shape as the ball moves to the far side for Farrell.
Another good patient build-up here by New England. They're doing well.
Ball for Gonsalves at midfield. Dummy ball. Bunbury.
A yard or two to the side is probably gone, but there's a few little slips, so you know, got to make sure guys are wearing studs and careful with their footwork tonight.
Few second opportunities being given up.
April 13th on CSN Plus. Quick throw in. Barklage has it back for San Jose.
And putting himself under pressure. Earthquakes need to settle down. Mark Watson said they're not at the best right now, but I believe this is the period of the game for New England, and the Earthquakes will come back into this one.
Quick tap forward. Fagundes was there. This one will hop over Gonsalves.
Game has definitely opened up, Anthony. You've gone from Shea Salinas one-on-one with Andrew Fowler on the right-hand side, all the way down to Teal Bunbury one-on-one with Victor Bernardes. And I don't think Mark Watson really wants Teal Bunbury one-on-one with Victor midfielders as needed.
Wando has had success against New England in his career. 8 matches, 4 goals. Sam Cronin.
Shea Salinas tucking in. Jordan Stewart going around him, and he has a really good left-footed service from that area.
Crowd starting to get a little more vocal. How high is Salinas' confidence right now after his success so far early in this campaign?
Well, it has to be very high. Not only just his set pieces, but his general play has been excellent.
Cato being bumped by Gonsalves, and it's knocked out off of the New England defender. And it will be on the ball for New England to Tierney. Victor Bernardes is there, but headed back in by Dorman, the veteran. Wando and San Jose with possession. 1 minute of stoppage time added. Wando can't control. Left there for Fagundes.
And big turn to start the counter-attack here again.
And here comes Victor Spring up the center of the pitch. There's the cross. Gonsalves is there to head it out. And Clarence Goodson looking to go over the top. A chance to go downstairs and hear how the halftime conversation went for the Earth.
To you guys at the 30-minute mark, he said that in the first half, it was just completely, well, disappointing. They needed more energy. He said they were second to every challenge, and he told the guys at the half that he needs 100% effort.
An opportunity to start strong here at half number 2, maybe with a little more energy.
Yeah, I can't agree more with Kate and also Mark Watson on that one. I think the whole team needs to step up a little bit more and get at the back four.
Midfield. And Stephen Lenhart will batter with Gonsalves there, and Gonsalves knocks him down, but referee David Gantar at far touchline. Nicely chipped forward. Cronin, and now Cato on the run, working against Gonsalves. Tried to play it to the center of the pitch, but it got out in front. Shuttleworth there against Montreal. He has rehab and is back nicely. But here's San Jose. Cordell Cato put that right off the back of Gonsalves.
I think the AR's given us
the forward motion, and we'll play it back to Dorman.
He's done a good job tonight, Till Bunbury. There, he's gone past Jordan Stewart, but then he realizes he hasn't got the numbers forward for New England.
Likely got his foot stepped on, but San Jose able to clear it into the New England half of the pitch. But putting the pressure on, Stephen Lenhart forcing a back pass to Shuttleworth. Circle, playing it wide to Barklage. Building the attack, looking for Lenny. Gonsalves there. Cato controls for San Jose. Wide to Salinas at the edge of the area. Salinas whips one in. Looking for Wando. Or Perazzi, who heads it back to the center toward that penalty spot. Lenhart, Perazzi. Throw in. Headed once, twice. Popped into the air. Turney battles for it with Perazzi. This one will go out.
Get up! Yellow card
Kobayashi,
in the Revolution
Tierney,
in the 63rd minute.
Gonsalves, the headed ball. Fagundes for New England.
Better pressure again, though, by the Earthquakes. You know, Goodson tries to win it, but Sam Cronin is right into Wynn's face trying to win it back. The whole team was pushed up a little bit higher. Perazzi and Cronin are starting to win things.
Little tap into Cato. Cordell. Barklage with a left foot. Gonsalves pops it straight up. Cronin battling for it right in front. Shea Salinas with a directed header, and now Clarence Goodson with it forward to Wando. Back to Cronin. Cato slips, but controls toward the end line. The cross. Wando's there. Wando's shot is a goal. Chris Wondolowski, second goal of the season, equalized. And now it's a whole different game here.
You know, Anthony, I was looking at the celebration of the Earthquakes players there, and it wasn't so much like an elation of scoring a goal. It was almost like a relief that finally, not only with the way they've raised their game, but also their possession, the way they're battling for balls, winning second challenges, winning second balls. The defenders are getting more involved.
San Jose able to clear it out. Gordon stalking Gonsalves. Goodson there again. But San Jose can't leak up the passes up the sideline. Stops. Working on Gonsalves. His countryman. And the right-footed cross is out for a corner for San Jose.
Both possible World Cup players for the Earthquakes have starred tonight. Wondolowski and Clarence Goodson.
There's a cross. Sent right into the teeth of that New England defense.
They were screaming at Gantar. You know, I'm not so sure that whether Jordan Stewart got away with one there with Till Bunbury because his hands were all over the big center forward, and Bunbury was asking a question of the referee.
Jose Gonsalves like a locomotive steaming past 3 Earthquakes. 9 goals. Will there be a star tonight? As Gonsalves does his best to pin San Jose deep. Victor Bernardes is there. Soares and Wando. Wando able to tap it. Gonsalves back to get it, and Wando thought he was held on to.
And I think it was Anthony, you know, Chris Wondolowski has done so well to chase that one down. And AJ
Jose has it back. Ball played forward by Sam Cronin. Nicely headed. Drawing all kinds of attention from Caldwell. Now sending it wide to Salinas. Salinas sends it in, and it's headed out. Gonsalves was there once again for New England. Here. Now they need some magic to earn a point. Salinas sends it in. Now a race for it. Opposite number 8s. Getting there first is Tierney, but Cordell Cato is there for him. Popping one into the air. Jose Gonçalves will head it out of play. Throw it for San Jose. Gantar. All eyes on the referee as this one's wound back in. And there's Cato.